万華鏡車輪眼。
All this work, YouTube. You guys just think these videos just magically appear, but sadly they do not. A lot of hard work, a lot of editing, annoying editing comes into play just to get the job done. This is how I do it. Get some music started. See what I'm working with. Bringing up Sony Vegas. Great editor, horrible renderer. That's pretty much how it works. It's not always as easy as you think making videos, but that's what we YouTubers do for the fans. Stay tuned. The Youmacon production video. Got the Vegas. Got all the clips. Got the music. The new Youmacon. How we pronounce his name. Getting on that grind at 1 o'clock in the morning. Deuce. What's going on YouTube? As always, this is Israel Toucher again, walking over to the Renaissance Center with none other than the lead ace, Nico. Game on Cloud9 over here. Our newest member to the crew. Still on day 0. Hello, Detroit.
Killing spree.
Alright, Youmacon. Are y'all ready?
Are y'all ready? I think they need
Just
40 seconds.
2 minutes.
We're very nice.
So this is the line for none other than Irvin Johnson and Nico, who I don't know his last name. Panel. I thought so. Path of attrition, a mangaka rise to the top. Path of attrition, mangaka's rise to the top. People coming in. Lead ace over here. First time panel from boy Irvin and Nico Johnson. No relation.
Like the, oh, I mean, one now I have a small role, but it will get popular. Great thanks. You know what? Cool. That's One Piece. And
Raven in second.
Raven in second. I got 6, and then Street Fighter Road. Can't keep track of all those games. Oh, I was in Z Nation recently. Anyone want to watch Z Nation? Yeah. Did you see the episode of Mom, Pa, Kettle? Who hit the baby? Yeah, well, you know me. I didn't. Anyone else see that and not realize it was me? Okay. This dialogue is not going well, goodness. Anyway, so that's kind of the. I also have an on-camera career. This is about where I would show you my demo reel, and you go, "Oh, you were in that show," but I can't. But what we can do is open up to a little Q&A before we get to the tech part where I can show you the cartoon. I did a cartoon. I'll give you a little taste so you don't walk away yet. It's called Ginger and Snapper, and it started with a fan that I. This is so weird. I call her. She's called Umbrella Spectre on Twitter, and I stumbled on her channel like 4 years ago, and I posted the channel link on my Facebook, and I said this girl does these amazing little special effects out of her house. And she's a big Resident Evil fan and all that, so I put it out there. And then a year later, she found me on Facebook, sort of following and all that, having no idea that I already found her. And I didn't know it was her until literally like some exchanges a year after that. It was really weird. Anyway, turns out she's an animator, and I said, hey, you want to work on a little film short with me? And she said, yeah. And kind of went from like just like a little side project I wanted to do, and kind of blossomed. And I got Lacey Chabert to be the main voice of Ginger, Mean Girls. Anyway. Oh, cool. Okay. And you know everything, Maddie. Oh, all right there. And then Liam O'Brien is in it as Snapper the zombie. And the reason he's in it is because he directed me in Resident Evil 5, and he's also really good at doing zombie sounds. And then there's a quick little tiny, really fast cameos of Steve Bloom and Roger Craig Smith. And then there's a 7-second part of the cartoon where I have 8 more Resident Evil voice actors all doing sounds of zombies. But it's literally all in 7 seconds. They're all on top of each other, so you won't be able to use it.
I can't hold
You'll
the
see it in
camera
credit.
to show
I've got Karen Strassman, Orion Akaba, I have Matt Mercer.
Alright YouTube, so this will be the good party, Youmacon. Everything that I thought was good, great, and awesome. So, start off by saying, well, Youmacon, of course, is awesome. Can't really complain too much other than my little complaining video. But, honestly, like, all in all, Youmacon was a blast. Happy I came, happy I was able to come this time, since I wasn't able to come last time. Things I did, I always tongue-tie myself when I talk. Things I did differently this year was honestly participate. I feel like you go through phases with conventions, especially if, you know, you're new with being so open to anime. So, you know, my first year is like really kind of course, shock. Just a whole life shock of seeing so many people that liked what I liked and liked things that I didn't like or know about, and seeing people dress up. So I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So, you know, you walk around and you see everything, see what a convention is, all that fun stuff. 2013, honestly, kind of same thing. I did cosplay though, just Assassin's Creed, so something easy, simple, not too out there. But 2015, because I didn't go to 14, totally different. I am pretty much, I would say, immersed in the convention lifestyle. Totally cosplayed, full up Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul, and I participated. That's honestly the one thing that I didn't do before, and I wish I would have started before. And I definitely recommend, even if it is your first time going, is participating. I mean, you don't, if you want to dress up, that's great. You don't always have to go to, you know, cosplay.com and buy $100, $200, $300 cosplay, or make your own. You always just dress up. I mean, you could literally even buy a costume, which is always cheap, and do it, or buy a headband, and now you're a ninja, you know? Simple things. But just participate. And the panels, like I said, that's something that I did that I never did before. Go to the panels, or as long as it's not something that you're not comfortable with. But there is some things at nighttime, or some panels that I'm just not going to. But to participate, I went to 2 panels Saturday. One was a Tokyo Ghoul, and ironically, I dressed up as a ghoul, Kaneki. It was like an hour and a half long, and it's pretty much just ran by a little small company. I don't know exactly what they did, but part of the thing was, cosplay, and they had a whole panel of just straight Tokyo Ghoul. It was pretty awesome. It was like almost like a legit class. It was like I was for real, like in Tokyo Ghoul. Like it was like a breakdown on like how to hunt a ghoul, different types of powers that they have, where everything there is located on physically. Like it was pretty cool. It was something I never heard about, something I never did. It was awesome. And then later on, I went to, ironically, a Marvel panel. And it was just another thing ran by a little small group of people. That's what they did, was Marvel. It was awesome. Like I said, panels are, and I also went to a DC Douglas panel. Which is kind of like a little Q&A. But all these panels are awesome. Obviously, they're all meant for entertainment. And that's what I enjoyed. So I definitely recommend just participate in whatever ways you want to, you feel comfortable with. But I guess, don't be shy about it. Because that's what this place is for. This place is to, be yourself more. Be more open. Talk to people that you ain't talked to. That was one good thing about the fan page, or not fan page, but the group, the Youmacon group. And then there's even a subgroup within that of the Youmacon noobs, or whatever the hell, for like first termers that was coming, and to meet together. Just get out there and experience it. But Youmacon this year was, just better than last year and the year before. Like I said, I can't complain. They got, Cobo Hall, they expanded it, or they expanded it at least for Youmacon. A lot more areas to do panels. Renaissance, game room, open 24/7. Amazingly, or maybe not, shockingly, people are always walking around. Like Friday, I think it was Friday, didn't go to sleep till like literally 5 a.m. So technically, I did not sleep Friday at all. Like literally, went to bed at 7 a.m. on a Saturday, or 7 a.m., 5 a.m. on a Saturday. Woke up 3 hours later to start my day right back again. And it's great. May not sound great, but it was great. And literally, every time I walked around the Renaissance, there was people walking around at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. People walking around. Now, obviously not a lot of people. Game room was pretty empty. For the game room. Game room was always packed. But game room was pretty empty. It was awesome. Got to play anything I pretty much wanted to play for the most part. But the best part to me about Youmacon is if you can go with someone. To me, that is what makes Youmacon. Is the experience that you have with other people. Obviously, I go with a group of reviewers. Myself, Youmacon 9. Although he's not too much of a reviewer anymore. And Elite Ace. And then we have our other friend Nico. So we mostly go for press. We cover it, take the pictures, do the interviews, all that fun stuff. But we still go as fans, of course. But to me, that was one of the biggest things I was looking forward to. Honestly, was not so much Youmacon, but to just be together with the guys. This the only time I really see them. Obviously, I'm in the military and all that fun stuff. So this is the one time to get together with the guys and to just chill. Like one of my favorite things, or one of the things that I was looking forward to over, seeing voice actors and dressing up, was like just the hotel part. Just staying in the hotel and talking about whatever, laughing about whatever, just being guys or whatever. That's the best part, is just sharing. As corny as it may sound, maybe like from a Disney line, but just sharing life with someone else or other people. That's what makes Youmacon so awesome. Even if you do go by yourself, you're still sharing this experience with 15, 20, 30,000 other people. So it's great. Like, there's just nothing bad about it. Youmacon is just an absolutely amazing experience. I couldn't ask for a better con. I just hope it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's all I gotta say. Alright, boys and girls, Youmacon wrapping up and all this fun stuff. I just want to say, absolutely loved it. Couldn't ask for a better con. Every year it gets better, 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 and better. But, of course, everything that's great still has its flaws. But honestly, to me, I would say Youmacon had one major flaw, and then everything else is minor. To me, the major flaw, honestly, is the most simplest thing. The pamphlet, or the booklet, you know, this is what's going on, this is where it's at, and all that fun stuff. Every year, literally, downgrades. When I first went, I really don't remember the pamphlet of 2012. 2013 was honestly, it was amazing. It was like plastic, but like that nice booklet plastic. Had all the guests, where things was, and all that fun stuff. I think I heard in 14 there was like a map, pretty much, like a big map. And 15 we had this booklet, like a newspaper booklet, which, I mean, I don't mind this a paper booklet, but I mean, I don't really see the need to downgrade. I mean, I understand it's going to expand it, so you can't necessarily make the best without it costing. But what I really didn't like about this was two things. Well, one thing didn't really affect me as much as it affected most people. But the schedule was all in 24-hour clock. So most people don't know what 1300 means or 1500. So a lot of people didn't really know when panels work because they didn't understand the 24-hour clock. Obviously, me being military, this is what we use. I mean, obviously, around the world, people use this, hospital use this, but normal civilian America don't use it. So, not a big problem to me. Well, not a problem at all for me, but for other people, I know that was a problem. But the big thing for me was the location. I don't really care about the descriptions that they add. I mean, descriptions are nice, see what the hell kind of panel it is, but the location to me was what failed to me. When I first went in 2012 and even in 13, if let's just say panel A, it would say Cobo Hall or Renaissance level 2 room 4, you know, rather it was at the Renaissance or Cobo. So you know, and obviously at the time, so you know when and where you need to be for whatever panel you want to go to. But with this one, it didn't do that. It just said, you know, panel B, room, panel A, number 140/C through D, and you had to look on the map and go guess where it's at. Which, I mean, honestly, I guess it's not that hard because the map is in a pamphlet. But, I don't know, the lazy, more convenient side of me, emphasis on lazy, doesn't like that. I don't know, I didn't like it because I spent a lot of time, honestly, searching for rooms before I can even go to the event. I mean, to me, it's something simple that they could have mitigated. They know where these panels are at. It's not hard just to put the clue, hey, this panel is at Cobo, you know, put a C next to it. This one's at the Renaissance, put an R. At least you know where you're going. Because honestly, that happened to a few people I know. They got, because some of the rooms are like similar in name. So they went to, you know, Cobo and it was at Renaissance and vice versa. So to me, that's what I didn't like. And it wasn't necessarily a deal breaker, but to me, it was a major problem because you need to know where you're going. I'm gonna stick as far as problems go because most of the problems were things like that. Small problem, or maybe it's just I didn't pay attention to it. But the autograph sessions, to me, like once again, I had no clue where it was. It just said like autograph A, autograph room B. Couldn't find it. I guess I wouldn't say it's a problem. Like I said, it's a minor problem, this one. But I wished more of the people were open to signing autographs, and obviously you could find out where the heck it was at. But I just wish there was more. Like, it seems like everybody had like that one time spot, like one period. Like if you didn't get to, you know, Chuck Huber at 11 o'clock on Friday, that was the only day he was doing it. That's just an example. That wasn't the case with him, but it was the case with a lot of other voice actors and stuff. Was they only had that one time slot to do it, and then some of them didn't do it at all. Which I'm pretty sure that's their personal choice, but that's just something I wish. I guess the voice actors were a little more open with. I don't know. I think it's cool. In 2013, I got Chuck Huber, got DC Douglas, and Todd. I'm gonna butcher his last name, but the guy that plays, Deaf the Kid. I got their signatures on my business card. This year, I kind of wanted to repeat it. I got a book bag that I bought from here, Sonic One. I want to get all their signatures. I didn't get to do it. I did fortunately meet Chuck Huber again. I think I like him. Him and DC Douglas honestly are my favorite actors. I guess for cons, because they're always just like really happy and really interact. Like when I went to the Chuck Huber line, I forgot how much. I don't know how much everything cost. He had the little slip that say, this cost this, and I got a print. Of course, I did Hiei. I can't get away from it. And he just did like random Hiei voice when he was talking to me, and then he was more than happy to sign my book bag. And if you bought a picture, you could take a selfie. So I was like, hey, can I buy this? Can I get you to sign my book bag? And of course, can I take a selfie? You gotta be cool. And he was like, yeah, of course. And he just like took my phone, like literally just like took my phone and put the camera on, just did a bunch of crazy faces with the selfies. I really like, and that was pretty cool. I really like that. That's why I like him. And DC Douglas is another one. He's really funny, and he really, really interacts. I think to me they're more personal, in my experience with the voice actors here. They're like totally just like fully engaged. To me, they're two awesome people. This time I only got to get Chuck Huber's signature, but what I'm gonna do is to keep the book bag, of course. Anytime I go to Youmacon, bring that one. Eventually, just fill it out. I want to get everybody's signature, even people I didn't know, but that's gonna be my Youmacon bag, But it was just really hard to get autographs because, like I said, some of them didn't do it. Some of them only have that one exact time slot. If you missed them, you missed them. I mean, I'm sure some of them, if you would be like, "Hey, what's up?" they wouldn't mind signing it, but I don't know. That's just something for me. Other than that, I really think that's ton time myself. Everything else is honestly pretty good. I enjoyed the panels. I normally don't go to panels, so this is my first time really engaging in panels. I didn't really realize that all these panels are ran by just small businesses or small people like myself that want to do panels, and they do it. I think honestly it's really amazing. I think Youmacon is a great place to where if you are starting any type of interest in business jobs, whether it's just like reviewer like me or like legit businesses, Youmacon is an amazing start. I don't know if it costs, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it don't cost. But like I said, I'm not sure. But they're really open to doing panels for people. I mean, Kim Cloud 9 did a panel, which you of course get footage of. And all the other panels I went to, that's what they were. They were just little people, little businesses that sign up for it. So I think that is absolutely amazing. Like, I don't think you get that anywhere else. And I hope as Youmacon gets bigger, I hope they keep that policy, But on to another negative thing. Not to be negative, but that's what this segment is about. The only last thing that I would say negative, as far as Youmacon is concerned, would be the AMVs. Now, I'm a big AMV person. That's what got me started. That's what got my name out in YouTube. Honestly, that's literally for real. Like at least half of my subscribers, when I first started, and most of my views were all from AMVs because that's what I did. That's how I promoted myself. Even my first Youmacon, that's all I promoted was like I do AMVs. So, and they say I'm a AMV kid. Yeah, it died down. I don't really do them anymore. And honestly, the hype for AMVs have died down. But I still like to do them. If I can participate, I love to participate. And like I said, the bad thing about, to me, Youmacon is I feel like they don't really dedicate time to AMVs. They're like, you know, yeah, this is the schedule, and this is how you submit, this is the website. But that's really all, that's the only information you get. And obviously, if you want to enter a contest, you want to know, you know, when it's going to be played and also all the fun stuff, deadlines for when you have to upload it. Whereas they don't do that. So, and the point is, you know, like the deadline ended at, I think, September 30th, and then they extended it. I mean, me procrastinating like I always do. I was able to do the video. I did it like September like 26th, like a few days before, upload it, and it got accepted all fine and dandy. But it went to overflow, which overflow was just literally, I think of it as just filler. Like once they're done with everything, if they got time, they show overflow. So you know, granted, this time I didn't work hard on it. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it was a good AMV. But I'm sure there are other people that just, for whatever reason, had to upload videos late and really put time in it though. And for it to just automatically overflow, I feel like they should have a date. Like if you want to enter into this contest, whatever contest it is, because you know, they have like just regular AMV contests, they have hentai AMV contests, they have different subgenres AMV contests. So I feel like for each contest, or if they can all have the same date, but I feel like it's just you know, by September 1st, if you want to for sure be in the contest, you have to submit it by then. And like any date after, you run the risk of being an overflow. So at least you know, hey, okay, I need to upload this video, you know, August 30th, you know, the day before, so I have a chance of being in the contest. Whereas, you know, you work late, let's just say I really did work on it hard. You know, you work on it hard and you're like, oh, I want to enter this contest, and then bam, it gets uploaded, you go check the status of it and it says overflow. So you're like, you just honestly did all that work for no reason. Excuse me. I mean, I don't know if I don't know how the overflow necessarily works. Like I said, I know it is once they get done with everything. If they have time, they show it, which can still help for credit and stuff. But you know, for contest reasons, I feel like they should have a more clear-cut deadline. I mean, I feel like they should focus on it more. Like it's really not a big thing. Like I said, I understand the hype for it is low, especially nowadays, where you can just go on any website and type in a fight. But I feel like even though it's a dying art, it doesn't mean it should have less attention to it. I feel like they should give it equal attention as they do everything else. I mean, but no, and that's pretty much all the negative things I have for Youmacon. None of them are necessarily too serious, other than the room thing. Honestly, that kind of pissed me off. Because obviously these get bigger and bigger and bigger. So let's just say 20,000-30,000 people came. And 10% have that same problem I had. That's not good. But I mean, all in all, Youmacon was absolutely amazing. I'm happy I got to be here. But those were a little bit on the side for me. Those were the deterrents. Like I said, all in all, it was like, problems were really this big. Those were just problems that I encountered. So, hope you like this segment. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make just one massive video or keep it in different videos, but however you watch it, hope you enjoyed it. As always, this is the one and only Ryutachi signing out.